Alright everybody, it's time for the game that I don't actually know like anything about except for skateboarding minigames. Even the title is not necessarily very indicative of who we're gonna fight, unless maybe it's another dragon. Let's find out. Unfolds, unspindles, unmutilates. Wait, huh? Oh, did Hunter come back with us to the Dragon World? Where's my sound? There we go. I remember to Alt-Tab around instead of clicking this time. Got a bunch of rhinos. They definitely don't have pointy teeth that pointy, right? I don't think.
Get her! Stop her!
Oh, be careful about that, guys. You don't want to break the egg. That would be a bad idea. I mean, do you want a dragon omelet? I don't think dragons are that into cannibalism. They're not chickens.
Capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Hey, wow, is that a big-lipped alligator? That's a reference to a video that somebody made on the internet that I don't remember who it was. Eons ago.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms.
Australia?
You'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
He's way too into that. Oh, that looks really crusty. Like the hole just has a cutoff point in terms of where you can see. It's not even like a fade or anything. That was a little strange. Oh god, our head is still huge. You know what? We're gonna just play this game like this, I think. That's it, gang. We're big head Spyro forever now. Okay, it didn't keep our permanent super flame, which is good, because if it did, I have a feeling that would be really busted. But also, we're hitting things so up close that I couldn't tell. And as we remember, the texturing from the super flame effect disappears like instantly. Alright, well, a little bit like Spyro 1, we're back to rescuing dragons. This is more a territory I can understand. Kind of. Excuse me. I did not mean to make a horrible noise like that.
Hi, Spyro.
A dog dragon?
Right.
I guess a little
Use
bit.
the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center camera button. You can
Oh yeah, I
also
should remember the
all-
L2 button is, like, useful. Well, you're not gonna make that into a mission where I do that to get an orb, right?
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Yes, you're not exactly a Bruce Banner type, you know? I can't lie, you don't have the intimidation factor of some fucking nerd. And that might sound like a really terrible joke, but I mean, listen. I've seen what people do on the internet. Random nerds can be kind of terrifying in terms of, like, some of the things they'll do when you make them angry. After more Chugga Conroy shit started happening yesterday, I feel real worried for everybody who was saying things before. Well, you see somebody... So the whole story, as far as what I was saying about Chugga Conroy... a while back, and by this I mean like months ago, I think it was months ago, because I said it, I remember making like vague mention of it in a video a while ago, that Matsayanella, I think her name is, I don't know how to pronounce it, raised some grievances, to put it very indirectly, about Chugga Conroy, and by which I mean... accused him of some serious grossness that I don't remember the full details of, and this is something that was backed up by Lady Emily, who is a YouTuber who usually does pretty good work. And recently, Chugga Conroy, and by recently I mean like the last 48 hours, I think, released a statement basically kind of going nuh-uh and like, oh, she was engaged to me at the time. And I've caught only like the vaguest side edge of any of the shrapnel of this, because the only way I was informed was by seeing it trend on Twitter and being like, well, okay, what's going on now? Is he like, you know, because hey, yeah, no, it doesn't, especially because a lot of it is like, hey, someone can feel uncomfortable about something even if they were engaged. Unfortunately, people on the internet are fucking morons, and they don't understand that, and also they're, you know, especially dudes on the internet, well, dudes anywhere, really, but dudes on the internet in particular, do have this recurring thing of just being like, oh, well, you know, kind of treating women like their personal orgasm factories. And I saw a very little amount of people just immediately starting to harass others over, and by others I mean Anilla and Lady Emily, over this, because hey, we all know that that's exactly the right thing to do, is to, you know, and granted, I'm pretty sure quite a few of them were not really being civilized about the whole thing in the first place. Oh, do I still have my... Yes, I do. Okay. I'll check that out in just a second. Anyway, yeah, you know, just general slimeball kind of behavior. And hey, it's already started a little bit. Also, that was incredibly strange, but I guess they weren't necessarily accounting for us to be on top of the dragon when we rescued him.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. If you like, I can change... Okay.
No, I'm fine with that. And yeah, you know, listen, there's been enough incidences of people just doxing other people on the internet over the minorest of shit that I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen. Because somebody is a little too parasocial.
I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're...
Oh yeah, same controls. Did I point out that Hunter is not voiced by his original voice actor, but Hunter's original voice actor is still doing voices in this game, namely voicing Ripto, who he voiced in the original version of Spyro 2 as well. I think I said that a couple streams ago, but of course I started Ripto a long time ago and, you know, just died for 2 weeks at one point. So my memory is not all there. Water controls are basically the same as usual. That's pretty good. I imagine that's probably how it was in the PS1 too. I'm curious, I will pick up the egg in just a second, if they did something similar to what they did with Ratchet and Clank, because yeah, this was also an Insomniac thing, where they basically just took the previous game and modded all the new content in and just like kept building on top of them in the simplest way. I mean, obviously, how else would you do it? But like, seriously, if you go into the files on the old Ratchet and Clank games, you can just find stuff from previous games that are in there that was not reused in the main game. It's kind of incredible. And by kind of incredible, I mean, actually, that's very normal, but it's a large amount.
I was about to go for a nice swim at Shell Beach when my
Yeah, I mean,
portal
it's
lit up and disappears
an
right
understandable way to do
back.
it.
Go find some more of those dragon eggs. I bet this portal would start working again.
Hey, you know what? At this point, that's not the weirdest thing in the entire any platformer. Get dragon eggs to open portal. All right. Hey, to be fair, strange mechanics in these. Well, it makes sense from a game design perspective, but in terms of like story is what I'm saying. Because why would it? No. Anyway, I saw another familiar face over here. Not this fellow.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
Style up like a Roman centurion, and you've got an Australian accent. That's an interesting combination. Oh, that guy. Oh, boy. Anything from the sign? No. Alright, you fucker.
My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape, if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Define small fee. Also, hey, wow, he's strictly upgraded to a villain as opposed to just being an opportunistic
Spyro,
dickhead.
I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich. I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons
Wow,
just
we
don't
really
listen
are
to
in
my
Australia,
words, you know?
actually, now that I think about it.
You left. Poof.
That was a joke earlier. Anyway,
Didn't you know? They
see,
say it was
the
over
thing about you
1,000 years
saying
ago, I think.
Adam from Metroid, I'm just imagining, like,
And the weird
if
thing
they
is,
do make
after
a
they
future
left, all the
Spyro
magic in the
game,
world just sort of went with them.
i.e. a
I
Spyro
mean,
game
say this
that
world
comes out in the
had it
future,
coming out
not
of
one that
Wasu,
necessarily takes
flying
place in the
ships, singing
future.
forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the
A
dragons
Moneybags
left, it all
AI
just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't
that gets
work?
hijacked by the
Yeah,
villain.
They're starting to fade out too.
Oh wait, that's
One by
Metroid
one.
Dread spoilers.
Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control.
Uh,
Come visit
that would
anytime you like.
be really bizarre and unsettling. I don't think I would like that. I mean, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't like, but that is one of them. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was too busy shitposting. That's my fault. I didn't come into this with an expectation of there being, well, much going on, I guess, in terms of plot. And yeah, our rhino friends here are called Rhino. You alright, buddy? Not for long, you're not. Yeah, they're called Rhinox, which I swear I've heard that name somewhere else, but I'm probably imagining it. Because I'm pretty sure that, like, every single rhino-ish species... Well, yeah, but that doesn't really count because you're referring to this. Like, I'm sure that every single rhino-ish species, except for, like, the Jadoon from Doctor Who, basically have a name that either is a variant on rhino or starts with an R or something, because it already sounds incredibly aggressive. I mean, it could be Rhinox from the Beast Wars. The war that involves beasts.
And then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
I got a cover for you, mate.
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
What's your favorite Stuart Copeland soundtrack? Where's our thing to switch the soundtracks that where we can give that a listen, huh? You might be asking me why I didn't do that at any point earlier. Well, that's a good question, Mega Man.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you, it means your progress has been saved.
Yay, if we die, we have a checkpoint, which we knew how that worked already, but I don't know if it's been confirmed in a while. I suppose on some level it's kind of interesting, because, like, the quality of this music, I don't think that this clashes with the aesthetic of the game any, that they would necessarily require a remaster, or remix, rather. Remaster probably would just have been nice for, you know, keep the overall quality up to date, but maybe some people would just be like, oh, well, if it's just from the old era.
Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
I'm sorry, dude. What was I saying? Yeah, like, I was talking to somebody earlier about something and mentioning how some people just don't play old games because they're old, basically. And how I was saying when the Metroid Prime remaster came out of, like, why do we need this? The original is good enough, just, you know, it doesn't need to be remastered, but definitely there's some people who would look at that and be like, oh, it's too old.
One of our famous giant
chicken eggs.
Giant chicken egg named Sanders. I get it. Cute dance.
Sorry, that was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
And he's getting the hell out of there before anybody says any boo about that, because I can't imagine that being a popular opinion, buddy, even if you don't know that that's a dragon and I'm a dragon. Oh, did you not pick up the sparks? Get the one up. Oh yeah, good point. Oh hey, look. This will be our skateboarding fun times.
Training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
I could tell by the fact that Hunter was wearing a different head object.
I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Oh, I bet this is gonna be, it's gonna take a bit. Yeah, you know, it's a helmet instead of just a hat. Listen, I don't think a helmet qualifies as a hat, so... head object. As a general term of... Okay, good. We don't have to actually, like, ram into them. We can set them on fire. Something that is extremely dangerous to do when you're skateboarding, by the way. So, for those of you at home, don't breathe fire while you're riding a skateboard. You're probably just gonna hurt yourself and someone else. Well... game finally got sick of my shit, I guess, in terms of quality of my performance. So I see a bunch of them are floating up in the air. Well, fair enough. I'm gonna take a quick look at the guidebook here and see what we're dealing with in terms of any of this, because I completely didn't bother to look and see how much stuff we need to get in any particular level. Oh yeah, surely they're not gonna let me catch those fellas while I'm not skateboarding, right? Oops. Well, at the very least, we don't, like, get hurt doing that, so... Use Z2R random... to face the landing, okay. Gotcha. So are there none up in the air? Oops, I overturned. Okay, no, there's still more up in the air, just not in this area. I get that chucklehead, and... you'll pick up a couple of these gems that I missed. That seems like a useful idea. You know, it's just a suggestion, right? Yeah, that would probably be a smarter idea. But now I'm so used to controlling everything with the stick. Wow. There we go. That's a little better. Hold on a second. So that's not the way to get up there. That's my bad. I don't remember what this... Okay, it's this simple. Well, that's good, actually. Means I basically just have to do this right, and that's it. Oh, wow, that was a complete accident.
While you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Hey, good digging, buddy. Alright, we should go get the rest of the treasure that's over there. Seems like a good idea to not just leave stuff behind. I mean, so far these games have not been, like, difficult 100%, so... It's mostly just actually getting through them. There's been a couple of things that have been, like, really weird challenges, but that's about it. Also, this doesn't control nearly as badly as I was expecting it to. I mean, I don't know what it would have been like on the PS1, but... I don't know, I see the thing that was popular in a particular era, and I immediately get a sort of sense of existential dread. I don't know if anybody else is like that, where they're just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be rough. Just the way your mother likes it, your back. Wait, sorry. That is a very large chicken.
Look, a chicken turned up. I hope it's not the only one left.
I mean, that would probably be... That's a thing I can agree with, buddy.
We showed those.
No dive there. Okay, I was gonna say, can we go through that? Because it looks like it's got layering and stuff underneath it. Oh. You feel like chicken tonight? I'm trying too hard to make that one. Oh, I was about to say the trees not suffer lasting damage. But no, I just hadn't bothered to try before. I got an achievement for defeating all the local cowardly Rhinox. Achievements are very silly. I've said that before though, that like some of these achievements really are just for, hey, you progressed with the game, didn't you? Thank you, game.
Monarch is too big to
Which... Oh, I already dealt with them already. Gotcha. Do I need to burn all the little trees? Oh, are there more things to get from Hunter? I don't know. After the last game, I think I was expecting to have him just immediately be like, "Hey, yeah, we're getting more of these." Oh, if it's only for a skill point. Skill points aren't counted as part of the percentage of the game, strangely enough. And by strangely enough, I mean it's entirely because they were not in the original. At least not in the original Spyro 1. So those are more like if we get them kind of things. Maybe I'll go back and go for a sweep later on of the older games. I can be like, wow, these really are kind of just try everything at least once kind of deals. Now I've forgotten where the place we were going is. And by where we were going, I mean we gotta go back to skate area. Ah, right, it's over here. What's our treasure count look like? 278, huh? Hey, Hunter, you got more stuff to do?
All the lizards before time expires without wiping out. I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy, though.
Oh, that sounds pretty rough.
Get him, Spyro.
I'm on a timer. And I can't wipe out. Oh.
Ah, too bad. Go get him, Spyro.
See, at least in this case, he doesn't, like, just have access to the eggs, though. So I'm not going to be like, Hunter, you should just be giving me the orbs, dude. Because it's not that sort of situation in this game. Oh, come on. I mean, fair, but also, come on. Oh, yeah, that almost killed us. And that... Oh, that was almost a good-looking landing, though. You usually backtrack to finish these off. Well, fair enough, because I am looking at a lot of... Well, especially a lot of what's going on here. I'm just like, where can there possibly be over 120 treasure that I have not visited? Boo!
Ah, too bad. Maybe you'll do better this time.
I'm real bad at this.
Go get him.
Let's see what we can not suck at this. Come on. Really?
Ah, too bad. Go get him, Spyro.
The tower series I was climbing. I'd have to go back and relook at that because I thought maybe I got distracted. Well, we'll find out when I get back to that part of things after I'm done doing this, because Oh, see, that time we went right over the... Oh, man.
Too bad. Go get him, Spyro.
That's another mandatory backtracking game. Okay. Noted. I feel like most of Ripto, they made it kind of obvious when you had to, at least, though. But I don't know how true that's going to pan out to be in this one. But thank you for letting me know that this is taking one of the more design decisions of this genre. I mean, realistically, at this point, I probably should just be like, oh, hey, it's a 3D platformer. I'm going to have to do something like that for sure. But for some reason, I did not think that immediately. Oh, jeez. I'm like, wait a sec, where's the other two? Because I went for the area at the top of the... Or was this one where I fell off? It might have been an instance where I fell off instead of going here first. Oh yeah, it's up here that I didn't get to. That's... Oh wow, it's not killing us this time because we're going so slow. Nice. Oh, but that's too much. Oh well. Although, I mean, after we didn't crash in any part of it, which I felt like I was going still at a real speed when I screwed up the first time. Oh, jeez. I'm also surprised that that didn't kill us, because we've crashed from significantly sillier things. Oh, like that. I had to unlock another character per homeworld. Oh boy. Yeah, keep in mind, I don't know a whole lot about this. Like, with Ripto, I knew some of the more infamous things going into it, most notably the trolley. And by that, I mean really only the trolley, because I don't know, weirdly I might be alone on some parts of that being a little bit overkill, but you know, maybe that's just me. Yeah, meanwhile this one I just know about skateboarding. And I didn't even know that this was going to be the case, but I'm not 100% surprised. Oops. Yeah, that one's probably my fault. Dang it. I am trying to, like, pull back when I turn, too, at times, and it's not always the most useful endeavor. Ooh, I'm surprised I lived through that. That's... Well, we don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but also we can still express surprise about the fact that it's actually a horse or something. Oh, it's the ones downstairs, pardon me. I'm just wasting time here, actually. I was slightly worried there. Things are starting to heat up, so I'm sure the game is not going to give me any show of mercy on the hit detection. I just mentally imagined a game having, like, dynamic hit detection quality.
Another egg in the lizard burrow.
Like, it just causes you more problems the better you do. Oh. You got anything else going on here?
Now, if you want, whenever you hop on a skateboard, a timer.
Course record, huh? It doesn't sound that important. Although I could be wrong. Ooh, yeah, I see I saw there was something on top of one of those pillars. At least it looked like... Yeah. Oh boy. That's looking a little tough. Okay, I see a hole. There we go. Has an updraft and everything too. So I guess we need Sheila to open those double doors then? Good to know. Better to know is that we can't make the jump from there. Oh, okay. I guess I can do that after this one. Because at least do what we can do here. Because I saw some stuff we can pick up from jumping across to these really far away pillars. Yeah, see, there's an egg waiting for us. Being offered to us in these trying times, as it were. And hey, you got your helmet back. Wait. No, an eggshell would probably be a really bad helmet. It wouldn't last very long. That seems like a pretty good start on this level. Gonna be honest, folks, Big Head Spyro is starting to look pretty normal to me. Let's head over to Sheila's Alp. Place where we can find a stranger. Wait.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Oh, she just rearranged your furniture in a really weird way, I'm sure.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
Billy the mountain goat. Alright, so let's see if we can get a feel for dealing with here. We got nice big hops. Got a stomp. We got our kangaroo kick here. Seems pretty simple, folks. Making it bald in the PS1. Wow, that's an interesting decision, alright.
You see that Rhinox guy up ahead? He's still mad at us for hanging his underpants on top of this tree. We'll just wait over here while you give him a swing.
Yep, only one attack and it's on both buttons. What are we dealing with for our numbers here?
You can get up really steep cliffs like this one with your double jump. Press.
Okay, yeah, so we were actually properly double jumping before, not like doing any sort of weird, can we use this as a balancing thing? No. Ooh, that's a strange mechanic. Alright. And time it when you're near the ground in order to get your real super jump on.
Ah, home at last. Here.
Yeah, it would be real mean of you to make that dragon egg into an omelet. Oh. I'm trying to talk to you. So.
Tried to get past this moose. He knocked Billy clean through a wall. If you don't mind.
Break that? Yeah, we can break that. Buddy, I was busy, I think. I think you could call that being busy. Okay, so we can just regular kick the rocks. That's helpful.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Babby dragon complete with glasses. Wow. They grow up so fast. These are the smallest rhinoceroses I've ever seen. Aw, you jerk, moose. It's okay, that's about how you'd expect an encounter with a moose to go. Moose, don't mess around. You know, I've thought about it occasionally, but it's never really come up. Is there any likelihood of us ending up in a situation where a gem from a... Can we, like, stomp on these? Okay, yes, we can. Where a gem from a breakable object would fall off a cliff, and what would the consequences of that be? Is there anything in place to, like, stop that from happening? Would it respawn if you re-entered the level, or would you just be fucked? I don't think it's very likely to happen, but just out of curiosity.
If you ever forget how to control a character or vehicle,
That was a lot of those guys. Well, these mushroom houses can fit a lot of little miniature Rhinox, I guess.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Neat. Alright, we got all the dragon eggs on the level. How are we doing for treasure? Not amazing. Okay, yeah, there is an area that we missed. Or rather, hadn't gotten to yet, I guess. Oh, I guess we'll find out if we do when we get there. Okay, how are we? 108. Okay, yeah, I see a couple more areas we can explore. I'm not sure what I expected to happen there, but it was pretty much that. Huh? A weird number. I don't think we can get up there. 5 missing. Ah, there it is. As usual, in a corner, basically hidden under long grass. Just want to get some more practice in with that timing, you know.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Chester upset that somebody called him the wrong type of cat.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Buddy, no. Don't. Oh, I was hoping that Sheila would let us switch over there, but eh.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world. You'll...
It's the same kind of gliding mechanics as before, right?
I saw something
Exactly the
shiny in
same.
that cave over there. Let's go.
So in fact, I'm skipping over the dialogue just because, like, yeah. We've done this before.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Gold Train. Not a bad name. Oh. Fell in the hole.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro.
Oh, I thought that was a
Whenever you
supercharge
have
for a second, but I'm
power-up
done.
that looks like
Dumb.
this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Doing all the stuff on the ground first. Well, I mean, I'm also thinking of the jazz musician John Coltrane, so not two-faced, I swear. Oh, there's all our treasure for the world. That was pretty easy, actually. Alright, let's not actually have to use that. Okay. Alright, so now we should be able to do some more with Sunny Villa here. Oh, right, I do have to fly through the cave in order to get that thing, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, come to think of it. We just can't do the shortcut there. We have to go to the Cloud Spire's portal. And then cross again. Alright. Duly noted. Basically, you need to glide twice. Well, not literally, but, you know, it feels like it or something. Quite simple. And we rescued Sailor Mercury. Right. Alright, back to Sunny Villa. Let's see how much more we can get done here. I like how that one just crashes straight into the pillar. And yeah, I'll leave like half of these enemies alone when I'm gonna go switch form. Oh. I don't know why I thought I had enough height there when I clearly did not, but...
Hey, Spyro. There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Sure thing, buddy. Just want to make sure that we're not doing something stupid by debarking this way. But nope, this is the way we gotta go. Not quite sure what I expected there, but... or there, for that matter. It's alright.
Alas!
Anywhere else to go here, or are these just... None of these windows even have more money for us to pick up. But I was just checking anyway, because if you don't, that's how you miss things in a really embarrassing way.
Zuko sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Well, at least we still get still get an egg for the dog dragon. Missing 36 treasure. Still 25 short. All right. There we go. There's a whole little area we haven't seen before. This is probably going to be where at least some of it is. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. There's gotta be, like, all of it. Or a revelation that I've missed something in a really embarrassing way. No, I saw a red gem on the way down. The way up, down. There we go. There we go. That's everything. Neat. Extra life. You don't even have to complete the rest of the level again. Oh, you would if I could time the double jump better than just mashing the X button constantly. Which definitely makes me feel and look like a goofus. Alright, so I guess Cloud Spires would probably be the next level, right? Looks like as good a choice of a next level as any to me. Hey. Oh, look at this fellow. Those two feathers just sticking out like that. It's quite a do. Hey, you, what do you got?
Cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Oh, well. We knew something about that. I thought you were going to explain more to me, but that's alright.
Big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across you.
This game reminds us how to hold a controller. I see the metal chest plate going on. Gotcha, I didn't quite notice that before. It looked a little too textured for that. I like the gold armor is fireproof. I know why, it's because of establishing a pattern. It's just amusing to me, that's all. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more elaborate in this game.
If you hold down the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Than in the first. Yeah. Ah, crap. That was embarrassing. Aw. You guys seen the switch for this? Yeah, there it is. Ugh. Can't I go a different way?
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
No way, you doofus. Nice.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
Oh, yeah, these are on a time, time pattern, right? Camera angle was worrying for about half of a second. I mean, yeah, as usual, he's loyal to money.
Press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the action button to hover.
Oh, we already heard about that. In fact, we had to hear about that to get here, I think.
Get the cloud generator working again.
Oh, I saw something pop out, that's for sure.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
You just chuck the dragon eggs somewhere. There's some interesting fellas, alright. Now there's one... Now there's more stuff to do here, right? I assume that sub-area is basically tied to a fairly specific type of Ooh.
We
Another
usually
zone
make
here.
up our rings out at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
We got a lot of stuff going on in here. We got evil spirits to deal with, and we've got a Spyro 1 style egg thief to chase down. Well, this time I swear I'm slightly better at it than I was before. Sprite I would want to play as in Zelda 2 randomizer. I'd have to think about that. For however long it would take me to figure it out, actually. About to say how long, but I wouldn't know for sure, actually. Oops. Yeah, let's refresh just for ease of things. Wow, that was some good failure on my part. May as well go back and recollect all the gems while we're in the, you know, in the on the ground area. Wow, I'm doing real bad at this. I'm just not on the level with any of these chuckleheads. That's better. We got there eventually.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
Thanks! Somehow it survived falling up. Well. Aw. Alright, what else you got for me, guidebook? Plant the sun seeds. That might be in the other area that we haven't explored yet. And there was still some part of the main level to climb around. I seen the treasure when I was there. Doing a quick tour of this area to make sure that I didn't miss any treasures here. Ow, we have fireballs with sunglasses.
We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
Okay. Alright, well good, they track properly. What an incredibly goofy looking thing. Just a second, about to sneeze. Pardon me. Okay, they are actually on a proper timer. Alright. Fair enough, but... Oh, they're giving the thumbs up. Nice. Truly an inspired design, but I'm not sure inspired by what, but definitely something.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dud, though.
Oh, it contains that Lou Reed Metallica album. What a strange thing to receive from anybody for any reason. Now I gotta figure out how in the hell I'm supposed to get to that other spot. Surely they won't let me carry the super flight over, right? That's not a thing. But it's about the only thing I can think of right now. Again, unless it's forced backtracking, which it could be, but... Yeah, see, I didn't think so. But I decided to give it a shot. Oh, Moneybags is gone, so we can't even set him on fire. Well, that's all the joy taken out of my life. Saw another updraft this way that I probably would want to approach from a different direction, but... such as the other side of the stage, but listen. I didn't see this one before. Or maybe that is the one that I had seen that I was thinking of. Regardless, this will be the path that gets us up to here to go start picking up the rest of these treasures. Alright, so now we're going to be short 10, right? Yeah, we're short 10 gems. Which at least is a good round number that makes me think that, hey, I just missed something really obvious somewhere. Which also means we may never see those, but... Okay, that's the updraft I was thinking was over there. since it's here. Listen, I barely go outside anyway, so it doesn't have that much of an effect. As much as you'd think. Wait. Oh, sorry, that's something else. It's not there. That would be the sort of place where I would lose it, but... Okay, well, here's a purple gem. Well, I know what to look for now. Yeah, this is a level with good open areas and stuff like that, because... Hey, I already missed, like, everything, so... Anything to reduce the amount of pain associated with that is probably good. I saw something purple in the distance. It was just in the portal. Can't get on top of that part of the building, right? I'm gonna go with no in that case. I'm gonna go recheck the sunroom and make sure that I didn't miss it in there, because I don't know that I explored this as finely as I should have, because I definitely poked into like all these little areas, but I may still have missed one. Thought that was it in the corner for a second, but no, it was just a little birdie. Alright, well, we've pretty much picked that area over. Let's go check this other side area. Just in case I did miss it in here. I could have. Now, I keep mistaking the purple gems for the little purple birdies. But it looks like it's not in here either, so do that and just take one last whack. We're gonna go up high. Or we're gonna try to anyway. Thing can't be passed through. Oh. Anyway, I just wanted to get over here. See if we had anything we could find from there, and the answer is no. There it is. I literally didn't even see this little step here. Fair enough. Let's be on our way. Yep, I don't need to go there. Oops. Well, I just wanted to stare at Big Head Spyro spinning some more, that's all.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
That says Molten Crater, buddy. Are you sure that's such a... let's go for it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll only be extremely dangerous.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
Ah, yes, a locked box using a graphic from Spyro 1, so bit of a throwback there. Oh yeah, it's our old friend. Maybe we'll encounter another 29 to 49 of them. It's an incredibly goofy looking slug that I saw for like 2 seconds. Oh, that took almost no effort to find. I just had to not jump off the cliff like an idiot. Which, to be fair, in the defense of the game, that's something that I'm not good at. There'll be another one at some point, I'm sure. We can get a better look at it. See? Like right here.
Friend Sparks the Dragonfly.
Oh, it's like its eyeball. Yeah, it really did just punch itself in one of its eyeballs with the other one. That's amazing. Someone came up with that, and I think that's fantastic, actually. Hey, we got that and got back without taking damage. Nice.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
That's about what happens to me when I sneeze. That level of recoil. Oh, this'll be a case where we gotta backtrack, huh? Sergeant Bird. Alright, so that'll be in the next overworld before we can do this.
You're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
All right,
Thank you,
fine,
Spyro.
money
And
bags.
best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
He's really making his presence a thing in this game,
Are you
that's
the
for sure.
dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
Was that Daniel Ibbotson? Because that kind of sounded like him a little bit. I was like, what is that accent other than strong? And I was like, oh my god, it's the guy who does all those videos about Kickstarter scams. I don't think it's actually him, but it definitely sounded like the same kind of accent, basically, and everything. I'll have a better look at what we're dealing with these egg thieves once I collect this treasure, because there's plenty of it. Oh, is this a boost ramp? Oh boy, I like the sound of that. Aside from the other part of how that goes. Yeah, I can see why this would suck a little bit, because there's not a whole lot of place to really gain ground on this egg thief. Okay, that's the place where we started. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, if I need to, like, come back with an ability or something. Or if it's really just get as close as you can. I feel like I was there, but I think I snapped the stick a little too far in one direction or something. Because I have to do it in a single loop. It looks like I'm resetting my progress every time, because, you know, why would they... There we go. Okay, it really is just... do it right. Okay, well, that's...
There goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
Yeah, that would be quite helpful, actually. Well, that killed my momentum hilariously. I had that happen before. That feels like a... like, sort of a physics-related glitch of, like... because of how the physics engine is being handled now. I.e., like, it wouldn't quite have behaved quite like that if I had gotten stuck on the original. Not that there wouldn't necessarily have been, you know, a possibility for it, but I probably would have bumped and lost my charge entirely in the original form. Likely, actually. Which I almost prefer at some level. Alright, so this is gonna be a similar case where we gotta get as close as possible, basically. Well, that's incredibly unfortunate. That started off pretty good. Unfortunately, the top of that rock was too rounded. Oh, I think we overshot the guy, actually. That's kind of funny. There we go. Kermit with 2 T's. Oh, hey, is there... Oh, it's a 1-up jar. All right. I wasn't sure if there was something else. I couldn't tell for a second. My sense of depth was gone. So, place idle heads. We're missing a bunch of treasure, but also we can't complete the level right now, because, yeah. There's still some dudes that we can handle. And a key. Lockbox. Yeah, I figured that was the Sergeant Bird, and then there's another one that's not listed afterwards. There's pretty much bound to be some treasure in Sergeant Bird's area. The point is, I think I can probably just, like, come back for the rest of this once I unlock Sergeant Bird, barely. It should be fair enough, right? That seems reasonable. Just doing a quick check to see if there's anything that I missed in a really obvious place. Yeah, see, I knew there was some stuff that I missed out on. Does this go back to the start of the level? It sure does. Huh. Oops. All right. I'll be right back, folks. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Looks like I didn't miss anything. Trust me, VOD watchers. I know that the chat box is reset because of OBS and Streamlabs or whatever, but yeah. That rock respawned for some reason. Huh.
We can help you use the balloon.
Gotcha. It's basically just, hey, go beat the levels to be able to use the balloon. Fair enough.
Hey, my portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
I think we're a little bit underneath that beach, friendo.
My friends borrowed the Reignited submarine. Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Reignites failed to see the humor in their actions and stuffed my friends in the jail cell behind you.
Alright, so we gotta free these seals. Oh, that one, the particles burst in such a way that it looked like nothing happened and the gem just materialized. That was odd. Might have just been the camera angle. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get acclimated to doing like a real underwater level again here. Oh yeah, I mean, this whole soundtrack is real good so far, so... There we go, and we can see the broken submarine, which we could before, but... Now I'm actually mentioning it this time. Ooh, I'm sure there's a super flame power-up around here. At least that looks like something that would have to be burned open. Need that to do so underwater. Just in general, I'm just kind of looking at this like, where do I go? is a very enclosed space with not a lot of passages so far. Unless I've just missed something really obvious, which I'm sure I have. Oh no, we can charge that open the regular way. I'm surprised. Camera feels really close. I think it's just that I thought the boards were significantly thicker than that. The Sam and Max games, that's something that... I mean, I do enjoy Sam and Max. I would probably consider doing that. There's some fun stuff in those. That was rude.
Want a quick summary of your progress in a world? You can press the guidebook button to open the guidebook page for the world you're in.
That's a great symbol for that button. Thank you, game. It's not identical to any other buttons on my controller whatsoever. Changing the button layout on the DualShock was probably a bad idea, but the change to the L2 and R2 buttons, less so. Ah, yes, I recognize this enemy style from Spyro 1, and I think there was a setup like this in Spyro 2 with big dudes who just continuously rolled barrels down an area. Okay, yeah, so the boards are fireproof. That's not what I would expect, but okay. Wow, I got hit with a shovel. Amazing. I would not be able to defeat the mystery men. Oh, jeez. Ew. I don't like hearing that. That doesn't sound like... Actually, I guess having to think about any item on PED in Link to the Past. Especially anything that could be important, like, okay, if it's just 5 rupees or something. But otherwise, man, that's a lot of extra work. Yeah, it's a shield thing. Pick those up.
You can hover to get more.
Yeah, in that case, yes. Because otherwise it's like, hey, yeah, you did all this work and you get like 10 group or something and you just feel like a complete chump. Like, oh, technically I need this to beat the game. But also, ugh.
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
I don't suppose we can, like, slam this thing or anything, can we? Oh. Yeah, I thought about it for a second.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinox have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out.
Oh, Andrew put me on a timer for this. That's unfortunate. Can't even let me farm up all the treasures first. Sheesh. Wow, that doesn't seem very... Oh, boy. I don't know, the time where I got hit by the shovel from like 10 feet away, that didn't seem great. Although, really, guys, is there any reason why you need to have the bomb going before I even get started on any of this? What, is it gonna expire like eye drops or something if I don't? There definitely seems to be something a little bit off about the hitbox on that shovel. I don't know if it's just... I think it's mostly just this part, because it seemed okay in the level. I mean, I got hit like once, but that's more just because I'm bad at this. Meanwhile, this area, we got something special going on here. That's a little closer than it needs to be.
Wow, I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Are you sure it was safe? All right, buddy. I'll take your word for it. For now.
Our beach is your beach.
Right, now let's do a quick bit of treasure-related cleanup. Okay, Sparks. It looks like we got everything. Yep, there we go. No iframes as usual in Spyro. Neat, I got a skill point for something I'm not quite sure of, but hey, why not? We're not done here yet, so... Nice to have that open, I guess, but we're not going there just yet. Does this go?
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we
That's a
win,
good question.
We'll get the dragon egg he's guarded. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol. What do you say? Do you want to take on Pluto? Okay, good luck.
Alright, let's see what we gotta do. For a start, we gotta come back for all the treasure. I mean, it's a type of fish. Makes sense. Stay away from the thing. That come up sooner or later. Okay, so I'm to assume that it loads when it gets crates. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just... Actually, probably not. I would assume that it just destroys the crates in order to annoy you, because... Yeah, it's probably on a regular, just a basic attack pattern. Well, it only fired one missile that time, so I could be wrong. Oh, he healed? Wow, alright. Yeah, steering this is a little hard, because it turns quite a lot as you spin the stick.
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged Woody sick. Okay.
Oh, is this the thing that we saw in Aquaria Towers? Hmm. Interesting. Oh, he didn't like me trying to fire that many missiles. All right. Oh, that works.
That's the first time Pluto was ever lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent.
I don't know about that, buddy. I just tanked hits that time. Yeah, that turns in the direction that you press the left stick, which feels like something from... I want to say from Sly Cooper 1, I think. The little floaty things had that control, the skiff or whatever it was called. I just remember it controlling kind of badly. And, like, all the vehicles in that game felt wrong, really, but... I've been over that when I played that game on this channel. Yeah. No. I think that's all the treasure from this area. Although I guess if we come up a little short-handed, we'll go back there at some point. First, I need health. I was gonna say, these guys have to have respawned, right? Well, there's another little side area there. Jeez, there's a lot of them in this level. This is a big freaking level. Wow.
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends.
Well, good job,
Oh,
I think.
I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
Oh, good job grabbing it then, Chief. Yeah, so this should probably complete a loop to the beginning of the stage, if I had to guess. Yeah. So, okay, we're missing 60 treasure and 3 whole eggs. That's a lot, actually.
Egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The The only way to retrieve that egg...
Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. In theory. Oh, geez, I gotta go in a... Yeah, I can't just... Alright, so it's just bonk into them, don't hit the mines. Yeah. No reset phrase, buddy? Hey, Oh. Okay. Yeah, this definitely feels like something that could be kind of frustrating. Especially those camera angles are not the most kind, let's say. Maybe having auto camera on would be a better idea, or hold down the L2. This is what I'm gonna do.
Characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Wait, seals need submarines? Yeah, why not? So we're still missing we're missing 60 treasure and 2 eggs. What can we find about that? Under the docks and one that's still a mystery to us. Okay, so I'm guessing the under the docks one is in here. I do see a small source of some treasure here. There's the egg. Mostly hidden by the lighting, it seems like. Oh. Yeah, underwater is not such a great place for a baby dragon. Or a lot of things, actually. $45 treasure and hop to the secret cave. So saying hop doesn't necessarily mean the kangaroo, despite what you might think.
Driving that submarine was a blast! Next time we're going to borrow the Reignited speedboat!
Actually, wait, no, yeah, I'm sorry, I was confusing. I realized that, yeah, the one that I was thinking of, I'll pull up the guidebook again for it. In Sunnyville, it says hop to Rapunzel. I'm being stupid Because that's not the one that we had to do the long glide to. That's the one that did involve Sheila. So I'm talking nonsense in this case. I got things backwards. To be fair, like, you don't see the names of which of the eggs you get or anything in terms of the gold title or anything. Okay, see, I see something that could be... Yeah. This looks promising. Well, there's our egg. Oh, Jared. Ooh, never mind. Can we have that name changed to, like, Gerard or something? I don't know. It's only another 15, so we're missing 30 gems still. Yeah, Gerard would probably be a bad choice, too. Wow, what's that? More YouTubers who are terrible people? Gee, who would have guessed? And yet, I feel like out of anybody that I've mentioned in the last, like, however long, it's gonna be Gerard who's gonna end up with no career. But maybe that's also just because, like, I haven't heard anything. Yeah, you know, I haven't heard any attempts to rescue that guy. You know what I'm saying? Is that I think most people are on the fuck the completionist train. So, which, you know, surprises me to see any percentage of the internet that united in any sort of anything. Especially about various you know, I guess e-celebrity would be a fair assessment. Now, if I was some sort of route over to that area that I was just trying to get at, where the hell would I be? Oh, it's probably have been there anyway. Oh, I thought I broke all those before, but let's go find them again. Why not? Oops. That just went really badly. That was... It did not want me to get anywhere near that square that the seashell shape is on. I was like, can I possibly use that to get any closer? And the answer should probably have been no to begin with, and yet here we are. I see some of the treasure anyway. What are we at now? 14 to go. That was just to make sure that I didn't, like, fail to bash into anything. Right. Not seeing anything else in the deep grass here.
Can't wait until the.
Did we? This is just the main path. Yeah. I was confused because this area looked a little bigger this time. Well, there's 2. Alright, still missing 12, so it's possible that I didn't break some of the seashells and stuff in the... or anything in the ocean area here, I don't know. Because I was probably too busy trying to get my bearings, because I was like, wait a second. I'm going to need to burn these planks, aren't I? And then it turns out, hey, no, wood is immune to fire in this universe. Or at least in this stage.
Driving that submarine was a blast.
Yeah. Double checking this area to make sure I didn't miss anything. Stuff. How do we... This way. Spyro, do you want to like glide actually? There we go. Yeah, see, I knew we had to get over here eventually.
That submarine if Sal hadn't tried a handbrake U-turn during an inverted barrel roll.
I think you just made up half of those words, friend. Missing 6 now. Again, we're going to take one more check in the underwater here, because I think it's always fair for me to go like, hey, yeah, I could have missed stuff down here, because, yeah. It's not these upper layers. Down. Up a bit. Same thing there. Doesn't look like it. It's a weird looking rock formation. I think it's just a weird looking rock formation. It's mostly because it looks like it is shaped around like it could be hiding something. And this, of course, is completely blocked. There. Bushes. Giant pineapples, we can't really do anything with them, right? At least they look like pineapples. They're probably something else, but to me, all I can think is pineapple, so that's it. They're pineapples now. Oh, I thought for a second that I had just seen a metal bottle that I had missed. I was gonna be like, how'd I miss that for that long? And turns out, nope, that's not what it actually was. That's not even what it was. Alright, we're gonna try going into this area with Sheila again. Make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, she has no water traveling capability at all. Barely can do anything except for jump out of the water. There's not even a lot of grass for any of these last few gems to hide in, but just to make sure we see everything. Space to hide them in here, but no. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm at a total loss here as to where these last few gems are. I feel genuinely like I've looked everywhere. I mean, clearly I haven't, because otherwise I'd have them, but did I leave them in the other rooms? Right, because there's still the boating area to go take a look at again. I've been forgetting about that in each of these loops. Not left here. Very opaque water surface, that way every time the camera hits it, basically it just kind of goes a little bit nuts. That's oh. Alright, so now we're short one treasure. That's like the worst possible place you could be in. Needs to be short just one. I'll resurface in a moment and have a look around. Just want to make absolutely sure that I feel I've covered the entire ground here. Yeah, I think if we were going to find it down there, we would have. Alright, so I mean, I no longer know what to say, just, hey, I'm still short one treasure. It's not going to be in the suck tube room, because that would be really strange. Because you can't get any treasure during that challenge. There was none there, rather. I suppose you could if they programmed it in. That would be kind of frustrating. Now, I suppose a thing that I'm thinking is, did I miss an enemy somewhere? But I think it's just that dude. I think the duck is the only thing that's actually moving around in here. In the water anymore. Behind the portal. No. Just had to check because I sort of had this realization of like, what if it's... One last loop, and then I'll do something like that. Yeah. Last quick dive in here. Much silver here? Any amount of space? Like nothing. Yeah. Well, folks, we have once again come up empty-handed. Let's hit this return home real quick.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Alright, you got anything to tell me about this balloon, buddy? And that'll take me to the next world? I assume that the boss is at the 20 Dragon Egg portal or something, right? Oh no, that's a Speedway level. I forgot about those, actually. go for it. Let's take us to the boss. Oh, entering Buzz's dungeon, I suppose so.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him!
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
Oh my.
Oh, I think you read it backwards.
What the devil?
That's a thing, all right.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
Huh, that's interesting. Alright, so what's our... Just... I could swear it was in the lava, it's apparently not deep enough. Alright, so just keep charging Buzz until... Oop. I gotcha. This is pretty simple. If he decides to hop the right way, anyway. It didn't move. Because he's trying to roll up. Never mind, this is turning into, like, just kind of, like, okay, it's not hard to do, but also I'm not making any progress. Which... And again, 6 hits... I don't know, can somebody just teach Insomniac how to make a boss fight? How long do you do this for, buddy? A while. I don't know that I agree with that one, okay? But, alright. Okay, good. It did actually, like, stop fast that time. Because he did it before and I was worried that he wasn't going to that time. I can't counterattack him when he's... Alright, it's a shame. And yeah, now he's doing the fire rings when he jumps. Why didn't you go anywhere, dude? I swear, this... The problems here are... Well, that's just bad performance, but also... Rather, consistency, because we've seen that that's an issue, and B, wow, they really don't want you to do that at all when the firewall is up. Anyway, yeah, consistency and tedium. Because I swear that hitbox is just, like, not staying the same. And like that, why is there... I'm not getting anywhere with that. Personally, I don't think that, again, I just... I want to reset because, yeah, the fact that it's this long of a fight... That was a very tight turn there that I was not aiming to make. I did some movements there. Snap out of it. Also, I do want to point out, he basically was in the... It definitely looked like he was in the lava or standing right above it and should probably have... Unfortunately, I assume that he's, like, too cylindrical, basically, in terms of a hit detection for that sort of thing. You know, to prevent physics weirdness, which, fair enough, but also... Then you get into cases of, oh, hey... And I saw it happen earlier, too. There, and that's what I've been trying to do every time he's been on fire, like... Ugh. And then that happens where... Yeah, see, I can't get over that without taking damage. The reason why I'm running around is because he does that every time. And after the first time, he starts charging as soon as, and then if I charge him, I get knocked backwards because... And then sometimes you just get weirdness like that, but positioning it better seems to... Oh, that was just a jerk move, man. Let me turn around better when I get knocked into the air. Well, no, I guess I have to get pushed back enough frames first, right? And there it was again, the thing that I was saying before about... It literally looks like he's standing over the lava. There we go. We managed to reposition him much better there. So we had a hit 2 that only took 2 charges instead of anything else. See, I sort of get this, but also, again, I still feel like there's a lot of just, well, phases of waiting around, really, which... Are we actually... Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to maintain a safe distance from him the whole time, because it definitely seemed like the sort of case where he'd be like, yeah, actually, no. Crud. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get him to, like, do a quick... There we go. Which I'm not 100% sure how to get him to do that. If I need to be charging at the time or not. But of course I'm trying to keep him close to the pit. Oh, now he's adding more attacks. Okay. And of course I get hit by one of them twice because, hey, one of the things that I've said before and continue to throw me off. Hey, do you get one last attack on your very last hit point just for fun? I'm gonna take that as a no. Means I gotta hash out a little bit how to line this up because I'm trying to not get hit by any of the... Okay, good. I think we're in the clear here. Barring me screwing up really badly, which we actually did pull it off. Well, I hope that there's a quick way back here, just because, yeah, I've obviously not finished the other world yet either. Not even counting the forced backtracking thing, which is, well... You know, there's some things about these kind of game designs that are... Oh, yeah. Right, I can use that to warp to levels. I, like, forget about that because... Maybe because it's too convenient, I don't know.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
I don't even know where Hunter is, so... Yeah, it's probably a good idea to do that so that way we can do everything in one block. I just gotta go actually find him, which thankfully, hey, homeworlds aren't that big, but... Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of treasure while I go, because why not? Ah, good, the ice mechanics from... The ice mechanics from Ripto are back and the same as ever. That's fun. I mean, they feel like ice, but I feel like the no jumping thing is a little feel bad. I mean, okay, jumping on ice wouldn't be a smart idea, but also still. All right, so we can just go straight up here, right? And go find Sergeant Bird and... Oh, there's one of these chuckleheads here, huh? Ah, yes, I remember that those mostly disappeared by the end of World 3 in Spyro 1. And for reasons that are understandable. That's fun.
Good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
700 gems, that's a lot.
That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Yeah, you keep saying your thing, buddy. Nice little ace of spades in his helmet.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. BBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it for this.
Also, I would assume that they would like blow up on the side of the cage and
1,000 years or something.
not
Well, the
great.
rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Wow, a flying penguin. That's not that weird in fiction, but also probably not normal.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
I'll figure that out in a second, buddy. Square button doesn't seem to do anything. Circle lets us fire our slightly homing rockets.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, do you have anything to say to us?
The situation is this. Yesterday, at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir. But without your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured, and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
15 minutes, that's pretty fast for them. For anyone, really. Which way do we go? Okay, no, the cracks don't appear to actually get much of anything. Doesn't seem like it's getting us anywhere anyway. Okay, we can fly, right? You know, despite... Well... We look like a penguin anyway.
I recommend you take the enemy out with your rock.
Rhinox just threw a flower pot at us. What a way to get hurt, huh? It's gonna take me a bit to like actually learn to get anywhere near acceptable at dodging things with this, I feel. The flight feels real funky. Hopefully we don't have to do too much like mid-air dodging. Otherwise I'm gonna be worse at that than I would be in the regular game. Regular game in this case referring to when we're controlling the character the game's named after. Which, I mean, if you remember, then good for you, but I'm having some issues here. Yeah, I figured it was... Curious to what will let us open that. Probably something from somewhere else.
I've captured the enemy rations.
Oh, there we go. Egg hat had to happen eventually.
The Rhinox had block the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. I recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches on either side of the door. When in position, press the charge button.
Alright, so we quickly pick up... Alright. Oh, jeez. Ooh, that felt a certain kind of way, alright. Whoa. Where these fellas... Blowguns with plungers? Is that what's going on there? Huh, that's an image, alright?
Keep fighting the good fight, sir. We're almost there, and I'm, right behind you.
Okay. A lot of treasure here. 3 eggs to collect. I have just not been able to hit these gophers, if you can even hit them. Gophers, groundhogs, moles. Not so much moles, but one of those kind of underground critters. Oh geez, that gem almost went in the lava.
Request permission to cheer, sir.
Well, I mean, I can clearly shoot missiles, but... can I bomb? No, that just shoots straight while I'm looking the other way. I might need to pick something up for that, then. Yeah, those fellas definitely have blowguns that fire plungers. Ah, here we go. This is probably it. One, what hit me? Two, duly noted we can't continue to carry bombs in that condition. Oh. Where did you come from? I mean, that fella's probably always been there, and I just hadn't flown up this high, but I'm surprised I didn't get attacked earlier then. Oh, you're not gonna go into any more details? Just gotta pick up these bombs, and off we go. Helps if I aim them correctly, you know? Way back. And it looks like it. Oh, geez, that made a big hole in the ground. Well.
Ready to beat the briefs.
I want my 2 bombs back. Oh, I'm sure I can get those back soon enough. Yeah, this is a one-way tunnel, so that's fine, actually. It's less of an issue than I thought. I don't have to backtrack through this part of the level and feel really silly. Taking a look at our numbers.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I wasn't done with those yet. Don't I still have a couple of other birds to rescue, and also some more stuff to do with that just in general? It's okay. Thankfully, again, the bombs refill. It's like, gee, I feel real silly going back for it again. Yeah, you've got to actually be in the air to do that. You can't just walk through them on the ground. Okay, yeah, there is some stuff up here. It's not completely pointless for me to go this high up. Alright, well, that's all the bombable treasure chest, because I just got an achievement that told me so. Did I not get the groundhog? Amazing. Oh, see, I walked into that one. Huh. There we go. It's just for a skill point. Okay, it's triangle. Gophers, that's what they are. Okay, so I guess that was literally just for a skill point. So I probably don't need these anymore. Let's go and talk to the bird that we released and didn't say anything to. And pick this up. Don't forget about that. How much more do we need? 19 treasure, a very odd number. Oh, pardon me, it's only 9. Well, that's a number that makes a little bit more sense. Especially because there's a whole little area here that we haven't gone through. And one more bird, which will probably get me the last egg of the level. That bumped me down a couple times in the roof. That seems a little oversensitive.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Excuse that yawn came through. And 2 treasure left. Well, I'd like not to have such a terrible camera angle, but that's on you. Oh, I didn't have any hits left. Oops. Oh well, it's fine. Probably. As, of course, the enemies have now respawned in order to confuse me. Because I really need the help with that. You know, I'm surprised that the bombs weren't, like, explained as a tutorial thing. Not even like, oh, hey, you use these the same way you did with the weights. Just that, you'll figure it out. Because this game has been so rigorous about it, and often to the point of telling us how to glide, like, I don't know, explaining it to us 3 times or something across multiple different levels. It was a lot. So it's kind of weird to see that happen. And that is going to be a green, and yeah, there's our last gem of the level. And with that, let's hit that return home. And we've rescued Sergeant Bird, and we can use him in the future. And that was a much longer stage than I thought it would be. It felt a lot longer than the one for Sheila. But that's gonna do it for our first go of this. We'll continue this on Friday.